Hey, welcome, 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 welcome. It is, I say this in all my emails, it is an honor to guide your practice and an honor to practice together. And ultimately, guys, this is what we're doing. And I say it all the time. I take the seat of the teacher, you take the seat of the student. It's the same. We're all students and we are all teachers. And we're just going to do this work together with no attachment to any outcomes. Thinking, oh, one day I'll get that leg behind my head. I don't know if that's a goal of yours, an aspiration, but it's irrelevant. It doesn't really matter. We just do the work without attachment to the outcomes. And that is a great lesson too, right? Just to do the work. I think we learn that as we age too, that, it's the Dharma and the Karma. Whatever you do, whatever you put out is your Dharma, and hopefully that is what brings in your Karma. And as I'm doing this and I'm watching my hands circle, it's the circling of the wheel of the year, circling of the days, of the months, of your life, and all of that good stuff. And we just bring it all together. Yay. All right, so let's start by taking the hands out like this just for a moment. Lift your heart, drop your shoulders. Yes, take a full breath in. As you breathe out, release your jaw. And on your next inhale, just take these hands straight up, let them come together right over your head. And as you exhale, just send the linear line down. This line of energy comes right in front of your heart. Bowing your chin. And starting to release whatever came before this moment. Whatever you are doing, even just setting up your space. Feel you have arrived at your destination, your soul vacation. And into that, friends, take a nice big breath in. Open your mouth, side out, releasing, and inhale, and we'll begin our class with 3 Oms. Bow your chin. Just pause here for a breath or two. Feel the oscillations, movement, vibrational energy, all that lives within you. Release your hands to your thighs, lift your chin, and open your eyes. Okay, so we're going to start on your backs, and if you have a wall nearby that you can put your feet against, we're going to use that. If you don't have that, it's no problem. I mean, you can use your couch or your refrigerator or whatever you have there. And yeah, and then just support under your head, get your block and your strap. And bring it in. Okay. And then as you come to lie down, so you'll set the feet against the wall and you'll probably have a little bend in your knees so that when you come to lie down, that's when the legs straighten. And then we're just going to pause here as you just play with this a little bit, pressing your feet into the wall. And if you don't have anything to push into, just imagine you push through the 4 corners of your feet. You can even take a little peek. Oh, I look at my feet and they're turning out. Do your best to have the second toe pointing up towards the sky. And then turn your heels out a little bit if that's what you need. Good. And just feeling that strength and lengthening through the legs into the soles of your feet. Okay, so we're using the wall here as this little indication of maybe standing on your feet. If it gets to be too much at all, just soften. Otherwise, from here, just take your arms over your head, give yourself a nice big stretch. Lengthen your arms. You can even like lift them up a little bit, make them longer. Shoulders come up towards your ears. Stretch through your fingers, through your feet. Now just anchoring, I'm going to say anchoring the thighs towards the floor. And I could say that differently is maybe you're arching your low back, pressing your groins towards the floor. Maybe you feel a little bit of lower back curve come up. Good. And then exhale and just let your arms come down by your sides. Let your feet do what they like here. Just let them rest. And just take a moment to feel the vibrant energy. The reason why all four-legged creatures stretch immediately upon waking or moving. As two-legged creatures, not as much. Good. Okay, bring your feet back. Take a little peek. You'll see how they're doing. And then press into the wall with your feet. Maybe you pull the toes away from the wall like we do sometimes when we're standing. Take your bottom ribs in. Okay, I'm going to bring the right knee in. If it's too much, you need to bend the left leg, you do that. And we're just going to rock this knee in and out. Good. Okay. You're going to hug this knee in, flex the right foot, and imagine you can press out through the four corners of your feet. When I say the four corners of the feet, guys, I'm talking about the big toe, the outer edge of the ball of the big toe, outer edge of the ball of the pinky toe. So not the toes itself, just below and either side of the heel. Good. Keep the left hand on the knee, take the right arm out to the side. We're not going all the way for twist. We're just going to take this right knee over a little bit. Just breathe here. Okay, re-engage the left foot, left leg, if that works for you. Good. Okay, I'm going to take the right hand. I'm going to find the bottom of this right shin and gently draw the right heel to the outside of this right hip or hip bone, anything there. And just draw it in. Activate the left leg. Okay, release completely, let the leg come out. Find your pseudo Shavasana once again, so just to feel what we did. Take 2 breaths. And sigh that out. Okay, find your feet again at the wall. I'm going to lift my head, take a little peek, see how they're doing. Okay, then bring the left knee in, opposite interlace your fingers. Do what you need to do with the right leg. You need to bend it, do that. Otherwise, you find the integrity through your feet, through the corners of your feet. Okay, right hand's going to stay on the knee, left arm's coming out to the side. I'm just going to bring this left knee into center a little bit. Play with it. If you need to rock and roll it. And now take the left hand, find the bottom of the shin, draw the left heel a little bit more to the left and the left knee to center. And then bring it in towards your chest. Notice if the right leg has kind of stopped working. Bring it back in if you can. One more breath. Okay, release. Come back to your pseudo Shavasana. Just feel, wake up these hip creases and parts that don't get awakened very easily. Okay, bring your feet back. Just take your arms over your head. Let's just take a nice big stretch, extend into the wall, press into the wall. Maybe take all 10 toes away. You anchor, lengthen, draw the bottom ribs down, all this stuff. Okay. One more breath. Okay, bring your arms down by your sides, bend your left leg, left foot to the floor, right foot to the floor, separate your feet apart and drop the knees in towards each other for basic resting pose. Turn your heels out, pardon me, and then just be here for a moment or two, do nothing. Okay, And then you're going to stay in your shape. See if you can lift all 10 toes up and anchor the feet into the floor. And as you do that, you're going to feel maybe the inner thighs, the knees pressing against each other. Okay, I'm going to keep all of that. I'm going to push the feet down and see if you can take your tush up off the floor, even maybe half an inch. You know, it doesn't need to come up super high. You might want to go higher, but it doesn't need to be anything more than this. Press the thighs, press the knees, press the feet into the floor. And lower everything down. We separate the knees. Let's come to windshield wiper. Flossing side to side. Okay, come back to your center. So walk your feet to whatever center is. Grab hold of the old block. And we're going to go lowest height no matter what you do normally. Just put that underneath your sacrum. To a place that's comfortable. Sacrum. I love this, like the word sacred, sacrum. Your sacred space. Just let the block settle there. And then from here, I'm going to bring the right knee into the chest. Maybe use your strap or you can grab on to the shin or behind the thigh, and then stretch your left leg long, if that is okay. Now, just looking for the wall there, just as an anchor. If you don't feel the wall, it's okay. You know, just use the four corners of the feet. If you've extended the left leg, and even if you have it lifted in the air, you know, push out through the four corners. Good. And then we'll just breathe here for a moment or two. Okay, I'm just going to hug this knee in. Now I keep the fingers interlaced where they are, but I'm going to bring this right knee in a little bit to center, even 1 centimeter. So just bring it in a little bit. Flex your foot, push out through the four corners of your feet. Soften your face. One more breath. Okay, then we'll release, and you might stretch both legs out or both feet on the floor. Just take a moment and pseudo rest here, whatever that is. Knees bent, your legs straight, it's all fine. Okay. All right, so find your feet. So my legs are extended. I'm just finding the feet. They're still at the wall. It's all fine, whatever you've got. Just be mindful of your feet. Bring the left knee in. Change the interlace. Find the power of your feet. If that works. Sometimes that can be a lot. And good. Okay, so once you're settled here, now we'll bring this left knee into center just a little bit. Hug it in. Find the integrity in your feet. Find your smile, your joy, your vibrancy. Good. Take one more breath. And then again, just release in whatever way you like, just to rest in, let the energy move. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, what we're all going to do now, is I'm going to bring the right knee in, hold it there for a breath, and then just switch. And we're just going to switch legs. So whenever you're ready, bring your right knee in. Inhale as you hug it, and then exhale and switch. And you can find your own little dance there. Just do that a few times. Yes, so we're using the block to support the sacrum so that we're pressing through the feet, lengthening and grounding at the same time. That's it. I'm just going to do one more each side. And then bring both knees in. Now they don't have to come into your chest. They can stay balanced over the block. Just find whatever feels good. Maybe you rock your knees in and out, or you can just be still for a few moments. Find the integrity in your feet, friends. Okay. And then we're going to come into center here. So the knees are still in, but I'm going to balance the sacrum. So I feel I'm balanced on the block. Okay, your hands can come down by your sides, and we'll extend the right leg up, left leg out. Now the left leg doesn't have to touch the floor, and then just switch. And we'll just do this a few times, and if your knees are bent, it's fine. But feel like, the legs are an extension of the hips to the feet. That's it. Okay, turn your palms up if you're not using your hands for balance. And we're going to pause with the right leg lifted, left leg extended, and you're going to press out through the four corners of your feet. Take the ribs in, or soften your shoulders. Now cross this right leg over the left, like not coming into twist, just take it over a little bit, and the left leg might move to the right, like almost like they're just crossing a little bit. Good. Now open them wide as you circle to switch. So the left leg is up, right leg extended. And now cross that left leg across your body, take the right leg over to the left. So you're still on the block, you haven't twisted. Open the legs wide, circle around, and we're just going to go back and forth a few times. You're just circling like you have a big, huge, I don't know. I was thinking my first car was a Datsun 510 and had the biggest steering wheel ever. So it's like, picture that huge steering wheel here between my heels and my feet. Okay, so just circling. If you're getting some cracking, I'm getting some cracking in the hips, and that's a normal thing. If you're someone whose jaw cracks, the jawbone and the hip bone, they mimic each other. I'm going to do one more. So now my right leg's coming across the left, and then we'll switch. Good. And then we're going to find our pseudo Shavasana. So you might hug your knees in for a moment, place the feet on the floor, stretch the legs out, whatever you feel. It'd be good for you to just rest. Still on the block. Just hang out. One more full breath in. Side out. And then place your feet on the floor, lift your hips, take the block out. Just be in this grounded feeling for a moment or two here. You can take your legs in a basic resting pose, which is feet wide, knees together, or whatever you like is fine. Just rest in, feel how grounded you are. Okay, so you do want to have a little bit of space around you. I'm just kicking my props out of the way. Keep your strap and just create some space. Okay, and then once you're there, we'll just stretch the legs out, find the wall again, or whatever it is you're using or not using, that's fine too. And then just be in this, pressing the four corners of the feet, inner heel, outer heel, inner big toe, ball, and the baby toe. And then maybe the toes are pulling away. Take your arms over your head, give yourself a big stretch. Let's take the right thumb underneath the left thumb, bring the pads of the thumbs together, spread your fingers, and now press the thumb pads against each other as if you want your arms to go the opposite or go out to the sides. But take one big breath in. And as you breathe out, release the thumbs, soften whatever it is you're holding here. One more breath. And we'll just change the cross of the thumbs. So the right thumb or left thumb underneath the right, find the pads of the thumbs pressed together, like you're making a little butterfly with your hands. And then press the thumbs against each other. Breathe, extend through the heels, through the feet, through the hands. And release. And just take one big breath in. Side out. And let's bring the left knee in for a moment. Just rock it side to side. Okay, so we're going to take the strap over the sole of the left foot. I'm going to keep the right leg extended, but if that isn't happy for you, because we want to enjoy our practice, otherwise, what's the point? What's the point if you don't enjoy it? And we can all remember things that we did in the name of fitness that we dreaded. Okay, breathe here. Just be in your feet again, even though you've got the strap here. If your left leg is bent, that's okay. Feel your feet. Okay. Good. I'm just going to rock this leg in and out. And so I'll take my hands down the strap, maybe all the way out, and then just let the leg move in and out a few times. just down and up. Good. Okay, so do one more, just lubricating your hip. And then find your center. We're going to take both ends of the strap into the right hand. The left hand is going to find the left hip crease. So you maybe put your thumb into that left hip crease and your fingers wrap around the outside of your thigh. And you're going to press this left hip towards the wall, extend through your right leg if that works. And now we're going to cross this left leg over, and we're not going for twists. You're just going to go over a little bit, might be 1-2 inches, less than that, more than that, until you feel a stretch happening. Press out through the corners of your feet. Use the hand to kind of, anchor the foot as if it's the wall. Breathe and smile. And I definitely am feeling something here, so I just share that because I want us all to feel something here, something waking up. Good. Okay, bring it back to center. Now take both ends of the strap into the left hand, and I'm going to bring the buckle into that hand too. I just don't want it to flop on me. Okay, take your right arm out to the side. So we're going to start by opening this left leg out to the left, and you've got that right foot anchored, or you can bend it and just open, find your place here. The leg doesn't need to come to the floor, friends. If it comes to the floor, you're probably lifting your right hip. Do your best to keep that right side anchored and with the left leg open. Find the four corners of your feet. Press out through the four corners of your feet. One more breath. Good. And then bring the leg up. Let's switch hands. I'm going to grab the buckle, both ends of the strap with the right hand, and now take this leg over. Turn your right foot so it's on the baby toe edge. Press out through the four corners of your feet. Move this hip, left hip away from your head. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathe. Good. Okay, we'll come all the way up. Switch hands. You can be going slow. Okay, take your right arm out to the side. Inhale, so I have the left leg pointing up. And as you exhale, open it out to the left. Inhale it up, switch hands. Exhale over to the right. So you're just going to wave with your breath. Just moving between these two shapes. Then your arms move, your breath move, and you're moving with control. So you're very aware of how the right leg is driving. Anchoring. Okay. The next time this leg comes over to the right, we're going to stay there. You're going to take the left, both straps into the left hand. So the leg is out to the right. You reach across with your left hand. Right arm comes out. Now you're going to start to bend your right knee, and we're going to take it behind you. You're going to come up onto your side. Okay, now you can see I'm just holding the strap. I've got the leg back. I'm going to bring the elbow here. Yeah, so you can make as much space as you want and then push out through the foot. Push the foot into the strap. It's going to take the arm back a little bit. You can come up onto your right arm. You can be lying there. Now you've got the right foot into the wall maybe to stabilize. Good. Okay, unwind. Use the hand, use the leg, come back onto your back with the leg up. Good. Exhale, leg over to the left. Inhale, take the leg up. And exhale it over to the right. You're still holding the left hand. Now take it back behind you. Find this little dance. And then once you've got it, you take the elbow up. Push back into the foot, into the hand. Ground through that right leg. Good. And then bring it on back. Circle it. Just be very quiet. Good. Okay. Release the left leg. Take it out. Take pseudo Shavasana so you can really feel, what did I just do? My left leg, left side of the body grounded. Right side of the body jealous. It's going to have its turn. So take one more full breath in. Full breath out. Okay, I'm going to start again just by finding both feet to the wall, just wiggling, adjust whatever you need. Find this. And then we'll bring the right knee in. Just hug it in for a moment. Then take your strap. Place the strap over the sole of the foot, and we're going to start with the leg lifted. So you just take your time. I'm just wiggling closer to the wall so I can press out through the four corners of the feet. Take a moment. And then from here, friends, you can let your hands slide down your strap and we'll just move this leg in and out in a very loving way. Oh, leg, I hear you. Hip joint, I feel you. Back of thigh. It's nice to name the parts. I see you. And this is how we connect with this body, right? So aches and pains, wear and tear, all these things that come with aging. Just honor all of that here. Right. Bring your leg up. Okay. I'm going to take both ends of the strap into the left hand. Take the right thumb into your hip crease. Wrap the fingers around the outer hip. Push the hip away. I'm finding the left foot, four corners of the feet. Right foot, four corners of the feet. Now cross this right leg over just enough. So you feel that place where things are waking up. And the more you can add the foot and the hip, that's the top and the bottom. And a lot of times, not, I'm not a doctor, but when things happen in the body, if your knee hurts or whatever, I'm going to say generally sometimes what's above and below. So the feet have to be connected, the hip has to be connected for the knee to be happy. Okay, one more breath. And then bring your leg up. Okay, both ends of the strap into the right hand. And I'm taking the buckle along, left arm out to the side, find your anchor. Okay, really anchor through the left side as you take this right leg out. And, I remember when I first started these poses, and you might remember too, I really disliked them. So painful, so hard. But, so if you can remember that too, if that was your experience. Good. Okay, use your feet, friends, use your feet. Okay, one more breath. And now inhale, take it up, and we're going to switch hands. We put the buckle into the left hand, right arm out to the side, and now take this right leg over to the left. Left leg has to turn. Okay, press the hip away, press out through your feet. Find your strength, your length, your potency, your breath. Good. One more full breath in. Use the four corners of your feet. Then exhale, take it up, and we're going to switch hands. We're going to keep the leg lifted for a moment. Take the left arm out to the side. Find your feet. Find your strength. Inhale. Now exhale. Right leg to the right. Move with the breath. Inhale up. Switch hands and exhale over. There's a lot happening here, even though we're just lying on our backs, breathing and gently moving. The twist that happens here and the arms moving, keep connecting through your feet. Good. Okay. Good. All right, last one. And so I'm going to take the leg over to the left and then up and just be in the up for a moment. Okay, so we're going to start by taking this leg. So maybe you hold the strap in your right hand. And we're going to take the leg over to the left. So it's going to cross across you, move your left foot. Now we're going to do this. Take the leg back. I'm just going to let it move. And then once you've got it, take your elbow up. Press the foot into the strap. Use the left leg. Put your left hand or left arm wherever you need it. Good. And then you'll unwind consciously, slowly come onto your back with the leg lifted. We'll inhale here. Realign the left leg. And exhale, take this leg out to the right. We're going to open first. Open first. Keep the right hand holding the strap. Inhale the foot up. And now take it across to the left side and find this little dance here into dancing pose on your side. Use the wall. Okay, bring it back. Good. Exhale, open this leg out to the right side. Inhale it up. And exhale it over to the left. Roll yourself. Find this foot, this leg, this shoulder, this opening. Good. Okay, come on to your back. Leg lifted. I'm just going to separate the strap, put both feet in the strap for a moment. Hold on to the ends of your strap and let the feet slide open to wide-legged. Okay, now I'm holding the ends of the strap. I'm going to pull them down so the baby toe edge of the feet are being pulled. Press out through the four corners of your feet. Now your knees can be bent here, guys. It's all good. Whatever you need to do. But if you can straighten your legs, do it. Okay, then we're going to start to just rock side to side. Just do this a little bit, side to side, just so you get this feeling. Am I holding the strap in a way that makes sense? Good. Okay, now we're going to start to Datsun 510 steering wheel a little bit. Just one leg up, one leg back. Just do a little bit of this little low back hip work. Good. Okay, bring it to your center. Good. Slide the feet back. And then you can roll your hands in the strap or reach up, and we're just going to be in this, both feet in the strap. I'm going to flex the feet. I'm going to start to drop the legs down. And so just to a place where, the arms are going to hold them as, yeah, you got it. Okay, so just be here. If your head's really lifting, tuck your chin. Good. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Okay, guys, we're going to start to bring these legs forward and back like we did with one leg. So you can just start to bring them over. Maybe they go right over your head and back. Maybe it turns into a little bit of a rock and roll and a balanced sit. So I'm just going to do that. Maybe balance, you sit. Maybe not. It's all fine. Let's do maybe two more. Just rolling on your back. Good. Okay, we're going to end on your back. Release your strap. Set your feet on the floor or lengthen them, whatever you want. Okay, just take a few moments. Do nothing. Breathe. Okay, I'm going to bring both knees into the chest. And we're going to rock and roll again. This time no strap, and we are going to end up sitting. So however that works for you, I'm going to do maybe 5 of these rock and rolls. We can all just meet in sitting, or do 10 if you like. And we'll just all meet in sitting. It's all fine whenever you get here. Okay. Good. I'm just going to move this blanket out of the way. And take a moment. Just feel. Good. Okay. Take your hands behind your back. Let's stretch the legs out. Just move them out. Okay, so we did all this leg opening and we come to a little bit of a forward fold. If you want to sit on your blanket, do that. Lift yourself up. Anchor your heels. Press out through the four corners of your feet. And then just walk yourself forward. And, the big stretch for the legs, big stretch for the back. So don't feel you need to look like anything more than what it is. So just dropping your head, drop your jaw. On the four corners of your feet. Let's try not to lose the integrity of the feet. Okay. Take one more full breath. Sigh it out. Good. Okay. Walk yourself upright. You just keep the hands behind, bend the knees, feet on the floor, and I'm just going to press myself up and over, guys. So if this works for you, you lift your tush, walk your hands, and just pop on over. Okay, and then once we're here, I'm just going to walk the hands forward and move front to back, just as a way of almost massaging the feet, the ankles, the hips, all this stuff that's happening here. Just do this a few times in your own way. Yeah, beautiful. I love that. I say that because I look, and those of you I can see, we're all in our own little, whatever it is. Okay, good. And then walk your hands back. Let's come to a forward fold. And feel free to walk your feet as wide as you need. Just drop in. So another forward fold, different plane. Find the four corners of your feet. And push down at the same time as you melt. And take one more breath. Good. And then sit down in your legs and let's roll up. I'm going to grab hold of my strap as I come up, just because it's right here. You'll find your strap. Come all the way up. Good. Okay. And then from here, guys, we're going to just stand at the wall. And if you don't have a wall, you'll be just fine. Okay. The wall is just going to be there for balance. If you don't want to use a wall, you won't. Okay, so I'm going to take the strap, find a little loop. Okay, now you can hold on to the wall and just put that loop to the top of your foot. Okay, then once you can even just put the foot down, whatever it is. Okay, once you have that strap on the foot, I'm going to just take the feet, find the four corners of the feet really through the left foot. Good. Let's see if I come, oh yeah. Okay, so your left hand can be at the wall or can be on your hip. Take your gaze forward so your chin is parallel. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to start to lift the right leg and I'm going to take that elbow up. Now I'm going to push out through the foot, through the arm, if that works for you. Good. Maybe the left arm comes up in the air. Maybe the left hand finds the strap as well. And you're just going to push out. Okay, I'm using the four corners of the feet, all that stuff. One more breath. Good. And then take yourself out. Maybe slowly, lovingly. You can take the strap off. Then just stand and feel. Know your vibrancy. Just open that energy. Okay, second side. So use your right hand to support if you need to. I'm just going to put the top of the left foot into the strap. And then you can put the foot down, just step on the strap for a moment or hold it. Find the balance in your right leg. Okay, with the right hand at the wall, right hand at your hip. And now you find the balance and we lift the left foot up off the floor and I use the hand, take the elbow up and then press in. Four corners of the feet, squeeze the knees towards each other. You can take the right arm up if you like, or you can find the strap as well and just press back. Breathe and be. Smile. Give one more breath. Good. And then unwind and come back. Okay. Feel all of that. So good. Okay. So we're going to do it again. I don't know, maybe I wasn't watching, I was in my own thing, but if you were leaning forward, that's what we're going to do now. I was kind of keeping myself upright, but we'll do it again. So again, you can be at the wall, take the right foot, top of the right foot into the strap, and then you can step on it. Just find your balance, the integrity in your feet, really the left foot, lift, okay, and then left hand wherever you need it to be. Take the right leg up and find your dancer. Now I'm going to press back. Okay, left hand is going to find the strap as well. Now I'm going to take that thigh up as I push. Now some of you might even be able to walk your hands down the strap and go a little bit deeper without going off balance. One more breath. Good. Okay, release whatever you did. Good work. Breathe and be. Yes. Okay. We'll switch sides. Maybe we just step on the strap. Do what you need to do. Find the four corners of the feet. And then take the left leg up. Okay. And once you're there and you're settled, maybe the right hand finds the strap right away. Might walk the hands down the strap. And then press out. Find your dancer. Yes. Whatever it is, use everything you've got. Your smile, your breath. Good. Okay. Might be shorter. Release. Oh, beautiful. I saw that, Lindsay. Beautiful. Okay. Come back. Take a breath. Let's take that strap behind you. I'm going to fold mine in half. Just take it behind the back. We're going to do forward fold. But take the hands, palms facing out. Maybe they come right beside each other, maybe further away. Press the strap out. Like the hands want to just split that strap apart as you take the arms behind you. Maybe they go straight, maybe not. Take the shoulders back. Inhale. And exhale, start to fold. You could bend your knees here or just fold. Take these arms over, and we're just gonna turn side to side with the arms. So you go as wide as you need to on the strap. Good. Okay, come to center, just keep the arms up for a moment here. Take the shoulders away from your ears. You might be able to bring the arms over more, tuck your chin. One more breath. And then release the strap down to the floor. Okay, I'm gonna walk into downward dog here, guys, but it could be hands and knees, and it could be child's pose, could be anything. Just using this as a moment. Regroup, press the thighs back, keep the heart in. Good. Okay, and then shift yourself into plank. Hello, plank. Maybe one leg up. Push out through the corners of the feet, and then the other leg up. Good. Okay, lower yourself all the way down and come to rest. And just be and breathe. Still have your strap nearby. Good. Okay. All right. All right. So we did dancer pose on our side, dancer pose standing. So no surprises. Guess what's coming? Now you have your strap, and we do this often without a strap. We just hold on to the foot, but I think we're all going to use a strap just to feel. So take a big breath in, side out. And before we move into dancer, let's take a little Cobra. Bring your hands by your side, spread your fingers, lengthen your legs, and come on up. And then here we'll just do a little turn side to side, and maybe you want to bend one knee at a time as you do that. Doesn't matter which way. Okay, good. One more breath, and then lower yourself all the way down. Rest for a moment. Feel like I'm going to add the legs before we add the strap. So I'm going to come back into this Cobra, and you don't have to go up as high. You might just go up a little bit. You're going to bend the right leg, take it over to the left side. You might even press yourself up a little bit, and then switch. You bend the left leg, take it over to the right. You might press yourself up or not. You just be in this little bit of a dancer. Well, it's all dancing. Good. Okay. And then come down, rest. Okay, feel all of that. All right, I'm going to take the strap. I'm going to start with my left leg because I'm just here. I'm going to find the strap into the top of the left foot. Hello, left foot. And then just stretch it. Yeah, and then here, guys, I'm going to use the right hand to see, can I take the left hand down a little bit more as I bring the elbow up. So here we are in this shape we've been doing. I'll put the right hand on the floor, straight out in front of me, but you can have it bent too. Okay, so you find this, whatever it is, how far away it is, and then start to push the foot up. And I'm using the right hand. I'm just walking it towards me to help support this lift. Breathe, and release. We'll just take the foot strap off. Come and rest for a moment, just to feel everything that's happened, that you did this work for yourself. Okay, and then find the strap on the right foot, and I'll find the right hand in this little place here. Okay, the left hand is going to go straight out, but you do what you need to do. And start to push foot into strap. Maybe you walk, you can see I'm walking the left hand to do the lift. I'm just going to push, pull, breathe and be, and release. Okay, and rest. And if you love that with the strap, then feel free to do it again. This time I'm going to grab the foot. Now the thing with grabbing the foot with the hand is harder to get the elbow to come up. And that is just a nice opening. So I just kind of do this, oh, well, whatever you want to do. Okay, I'm going to bring my legs together. if I'm not using the strap, and if you're using the strap, start with putting it over your left foot. Always bend the left leg, reach back, hold on to the foot, and then you press in. I'm going to use the right hand the same way. Just press and lift, look forward, breathe and be. This nice opening of your shoulder. Release. You've got the strap there, you'll just take it off. Good, one more breath. Okay, and then you either put the strap over the right foot now, and we reach back and we find it. And then, left hand can extend out, find your lift. Whatever it is, guys, whatever it is, you just smile and go, oh, look what I'm doing. Breathe and be. Good. And then release. Come back. Okay, I'm just going to release the back with the side-to-side thing we did a moment ago. You could just keep your head down and move the legs over, but if you want to add the hands with the Cobra lift, go ahead. Just rock side to side. A little bit here. To release everything, and then come back. Okay. Breathe and be. And the last one we're going to do, which is impossible to do standing, is to grab both feet. So you could use the strap, just wing it over the tops of both feet, or reach back, grab hold of your feet, tops of the feet, tops of the ankles. Okay, bring the feet into center if you can. Take a full breath in. As you breathe out, just hang. Then start to find the four corners of your feet. Maybe you activate your toes, and then press back. The shoulders lift. Come up into your version here. I'm going to rock side to side. I feel this is going to happen. So if that works for you, you rock over to one side, and it's a little bit of extending of the leg. If this works, and if it doesn't, you just kind of be playful. Okay, if you need to come out, come out. I'm going to do one more on each side. And then come back to center, release, and rest. Yes, into all that you are. At this moment, work in progress. Okay, I'm going to tuck the toes under. I'm going to lift myself up and back. We're coming to child's pose to release the back. Okay, but if you want to take a moment and just rock and roll over your feet here, you get a little bit in the low back. I didn't even say to do that, and I think Lindsay was doing it already. Good, just move in whatever way feels okay. Good, and then we'll rest in child's pose, like happy, contented child. You put your hands wherever you like, friends. Maybe straight out in front just for length. Or on the back to rest the shoulders. Well, here's what I feel like doing now. I just took my arms by my side. Now I'm going to take the back of one hand onto my back, the back of the other hand into that hand, and then just let the shoulders drop, chin drop. And breathe into your container. Nourish yourself, all these places that we've opened. One more breath. And before we move into Shavasana, I'm just going to come up to sit. And I'm going to roll over the toes to sit. So if that works for you, just give it a roll, come to sit. And we'll do our last forward fold. I'm going to do it with wide-legged. So prop up, sit up. Find the four corners of your feet. Hello, feet. Oh, my toes are so spready after all of that. So that's amazing. These little things. And then just walk yourself in. Okay, if you want to rock your torso, you do whatever you need to here. This is your release, forward fold, softening place, wherever that is for you. Okay, I took this wide-legged, so we just get a little bit of inner thigh stretch. Melt your head as much as you can, your jaw, your heart. Be content with wherever you are here.
Breathe into your full container. Take one more breath. And lovingly walk yourself upright. And before we slip into Shavasana, let's just sit for a moment. So you can bring your legs into cross-legged if you like. I feel like I'm going to do fire log. I haven't done this for a long time, but not accessible for everyone. So ankle over knee, knee over ankle. Sit cross-legged. If this doesn't work, and just turn your palms up. And just breathe. Feel you can lengthen yourself tall from your sit bones to the crown of your head. Okay, pull your chin in a little bit, friends. And take one more breath. We're just going to change the cross of the legs, whatever you're in. Fire log or cross-legged, it's all good. Okay, pause here. Feel your breath, your hips, your softness, and even tuning into the back body. Did all this work for the back line of the body today. You can lean into that. Okay, bring your palms together at your heart. Inhale. As you exhale, feel your breath trace along the backs of your hands, honoring all that you are within and without. Release your hands, lift your chin, open your eyes, and we'll slip into Shavasana. And we do have the wall here, so if you'd like to do legs up the wall, a movie, and otherwise whatever feels good. Put on your socks and your sweatshirts. And if you have an eye pillow, that's always a nice thing too. Good. Put it on. Do some legs up the wall as well. I have a strap nearby, so I'm going to belt the legs in. A little support for the head. Okay. Good. You take your time. Always take your time because it's sacred rest. We want to honor all the work we've done. Hello, pretty. To be here. I'm just gonna do a little Highland dancing with the strap. Cross it in front, cross it behind, and then maybe do it up or just tie it up. Good. Okay, dropping in. So assuming you're settled, just feeling your gift of embodiment, this gift of body. And some of your history, your ancestors implanted into you in ways you don't even know. The shape of your ears, your eye color, maybe things you fear, things you love. Just welcoming all parts of you here at this moment, into this rest, into this sacred energy, into your vibrancy, your radiance, your joy, your loving heart. Just bathing it all in your stillness and your breath. bringing your awareness to your hands as they are, letting the fingers rest. Just gently holding the energy of your hands in your resting, soft hands. Feeling the vibrancy in your hands as you rest them, and taking that attention to the soles of your feet, feeling into the vibrancy and awakened energies in the soles of your feet. Guiding your breath. Perhaps as you inhale, you feel the breath moving into the palms, and as you exhale, the breath is moving to the feet. Well, friends, a proper Shavasana is at least 10 minutes. And that's how long it takes the body to really soften. So just rest here for another few moments. And really invite yourself to drop in as deep as you can into the rest and support, the conscious connection to your breath, to this body, as it does literally nothing and everything. Notice if there is a little tension bubble that's still residing between your back and the floor. Consciously let that go. Drop in more deeply. Maybe even imagining the floor coming up to meet you. From here, we'll start to just deepen the breath in a way that feels luxurious and nourishing. And if you feel ready to bring in movement, just wiggling your fingers, your toes, your ankles, your wrists. Why stay in your Shavasana for as long as you like. And if you did belt your legs, you'll just hold them in, move the strap. And then you're welcome to realign your legs out long or back up the wall or whatever feels good. Just really enjoy this awakening process. Welcoming your new body, if not the same one you brought to class. New vibrancy, new radiance. And once you do come to the side, just rest there for a few moments. So you feel the body almost drop back to the floor. And then that's a good place to rise up. As we come up, we'll just sit for a few breaths to just be, to receive, to feel. It's going to go to opposite cross of the legs here, just for brain gym. Just when you feel ready, you bring the palms together at your heart. Just honoring all that you are within and without, all that surrounds you. The hard, the easy, the joy and the fear. And just welcome it all. It's all the same. Just stuff to go through and part of living, part of the human experience. So into that, friends, as you're ready, we'll inhale, grow tall, lift your chin, and exhale this breath. We'll join together in our May We Be Blessed mantra. Inhale. May we be blessed with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be healthy and may we be happy. And we'll send that out with one Om. Inhale. Take a full inhale. Exhale this breath into your hands. Pause here. Put anything you need there, friends. Anything you need. Love, gratitude, patience, presence, grounding, understanding, compassion. As you inhale, lift your chin, open your eyes, and offer this home. And offer it out, and offer it way out. Healing and joy, whatever we can do here, we send it. And then you get to receive it. Oh, so beautiful to see your faces. Mwah. Thank you guys. I draw you a big heart and blow through it. So much love. Thank you for playing with me and for being here. Thank you for dancing with me. That's what we did. So much love and joy today, guys. Yes. Love you all. Have a great rest of this day. See you very, very soon. Oh, hi, Pete. Okay. Bye, guys.